Sam, I'm surprised at you, man.
Why?
I mean, I know you're a Christian, so I know you half brainwashed.
I'm not being brainwashed. I just face reality.
You're a Christian, you half brainwashed.
I don't live in my past. I gotta move forward. My past doesn't do nothing to me.
But I don't see how, because even though you have brainwashed, you are educated. So I don't know how you can see that Europeans conniving and scheming.
What is it going to do to me right now? If my leaders over there are not even uniting to combat this thing, what can one man do? I'm not going to do anything. If leaders who stays over there cannot see these things and come together, combat it, and unite as Africans, nobody can do it.
But Sam.
Right now,
how about if they corrupting one leader, right? And
so that is why the problem is from Africans.
Yeah, but wait a minute now.
And then come here in America and try to buy Obama out to do whatever you want to do, or buy somebody out, or some minister, or no, you can't come over here and do that.
Why not?
It's not possible.
Why not?
Return it to Mark.
Why not?
Return it to Mark.
Why not?
You can't.
That's what they do. What do you mean you can't?
can't.
That's exactly what they do.
That's not true.
It is.
You can't.
And that's what they do.
You can't, because
so Sam, can you answer this? Can you answer this for me? Can you answer this for me? How come politicians over here go to jail for taking bribes from corporations? If you can't do that,
the system is set down so much that you can do it, but you can move further with it. Yeah, it's about the system.
That's it.
You can
No system is rid of evil people.
Of course.
But what makes a system good is that the system catch up with any evil person, and then the prosecuted.
No, the system don't catch up with any evil person, man. That's nonsense.
Over here, you can start, but you can't finish with it. They're gonna arrest you.
No,
you won't go too far.
I didn't go too far with it.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
How did Bernie Madoff run a $50 billion scheme?
Well, is he caught or not?
They didn't catch him. Listen, they were telling on him, and they wasn't accepting it. Oh, not him. You can't be serious. Okay. They didn't even investigate. Sam, if that's the case, how these corporate execs, even when the economy's going down, keep giving themselves billion-dollar bonuses? What's going on, Sam? You telling me they don't do the same thing here? It's the same way, because it's the same people doing it. I don't know why you can't see that, man. We call them gangsters and banksters over here. They're the ones that send the army to come kill you in your country, and then take your resources, and then build some shit and give you a job to work in it. I'm talking about those people.
If I were you, right, I would drive the way as
you trying to tell me Kunta is responsible for the problems in Africa.
Listen, let us sit down, derive a way to move forward, so that our children can come and also compete with anybody.
Yeah, we have to conspire.
Okay,
we have to conspire.
That this man hurt me, this man beat me, this man kicked me.
No, see, that's not what I mean.
Go anywhere.
No, you have the wrong impression.
I'll be here for
if you know that
you have the wrong impression.
If you know that someone is fooling you or someone is trying to manipulate you, you find a way to cut them manipulation.
But say you have the wrong impression. He's not fooling me.
Sir,
you understand?
I'll not be here for too long.
Right.
But you see our black young boys, their trousers are here.
You know why?
The white man gave that to them. The trousers are practically falling with dirty boxers.
And you don't think the white man got something to do with that?
But who's wearing it?
Let me ask you a question. Sam, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
If we were
white,
what we blame him?
Let me ask you a question. See, see, blame is one thing. Acknowledgement is another. When you acknowledge someone is your enemy, and you acknowledge that someone is conspiring and scheming against you, that's not necessarily blaming them. You just say, yo, you gotta watch this dude because he's trying to get you.
Anytime there's a major robbery, he's a black man.
No.
I know. I say I know.
No. See, what you telling me is that you propagandized by European media. There are more white criminals in America than there are black people in America.
Yeah, there are more white criminals called white collar criminals.
No, Sam. Sam. You know what you never hear? You never hear white on white crime.
Let me ask you this: what is the population of black people in this country?
I don't know, about 35 million.
What's the population of white people in this country?
About 190, 200 million. Okay.
If you have 35 million people, right? Right? 35 million people. And the number of black men outside, the number of black men in jail are more than the number of black people outside.
That's not true.
Yes.
That's not true. Then how the hell can you think? How can you think that the number of? How can you say that? White people are more? You have more criminals. You know, I thought you were educated. I thought you were the educated one. Listen to this. Don't you know that they use the prisons in this country as slavery part 2? Don't you understand? Listen to this. Don't come in and say something and run. Listen to this. Don't you know that they use the prisons as slavery part 2? When you read the amendment that abolished slavery, the second part of it says, unless you're convicted of a crime, wherefore you have been duly convicted. Listen to this, right? What happens is they target these individuals for incarceration because that creates jobs, that creates sub-economy for unemployed rural white people. I'm telling you, this is how it works. It's called a prison industrial complex.
You see,
it's a business.
You see, I love it when I listen to intelligent black men. But then, when you sit here and talk to me about it, it would help me.
I talk to everybody about it.
Educate our people and get their mindset off the fact that the white man is bringing them down.
We do that. But what I'm saying to you, brother, no, see, watch this.
Listen, when I was in college, Newark, Rutgers, right? This is what we used to do.
My nephew and my niece go to Rutgers right now.
We used to comb Newark, the poor neighborhoods. From home to home, educating them, telling them the good things about education, getting them out of the.
We do that.
Oh yes,
we do that. But you know what we up against here?
What are you up for?
TV. Now watch this. TV is the #1 tool that the oppressor uses today. I call it wireless oppression.
Are we not being parental?
You don't understand, man. What? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you don't have a point. I'm not saying you don't have a point. What I'm saying to you is what you don't take into consideration, right? Listen, let's say you're a child, right? Let's say you have good parents, right? Let's say your parents are telling you everything right, and they have all the right values, right? Now, when you go outside in the community, now you get hit with your peer pressure, right? Now you getting hit with bullies who targeting you because you're not a bad kid, right? So then you go and hang out with other kids, other bad kids, so that the bad kids who chasing you can't get you, and you wind up in gangs, right? Then you understand that the culture's designed to produce money, income. So you have everybody. Their desire is to produce an income. Even individuals who look like you, they're looking at you as a means to an end. Not to unify with you, but to exploit you in order to gain whatever they want to gain. You understand? We have been caught up in a cultural phenomenon. It's called European greed. And it's contagious. A lot of us catch it. Trust me, a lot of black people suffer from European greed. That's why they act like they act. They'll sell you for money. They'll sell you out for money.
In this world, we have to move forward this time. Yeah, let's move forward. Let's reshape Africa so that Africa will also...
Sam, the only way we're going to reshape Africa, right?
Is Africans.
Yeah, but the only way we're going to reshape Africa, Sam, is when we realize that we ain't going to do it trying to be Europeans.
Regardless of what it is.
No, because...
Civilization is civilization.
No, it's not.
Civilization started in Africa. Yes, it started in Africa.
You want me to debate that?
Well,
I'll debate that.
Well, debate that.
I'll debate that, Sam.
In Egypt.
I'll debate that. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Because first of all, it started on Earth. First of all, listen, you already know I don't accept the European model. I don't accept the European model as valid. I don't accept any philosophy that Europeans espouse as valid. I don't accept that. No, Europeans do not come from Africa. They try to tell you they come from Africa too. That's bullshit. They do not come from Africa. We know that they got trapped behind some ice in the last ice age. That's what happened to them. And they turned albinos at first. And then after that ice got a hold to them, they just whited the hell all out. Now you look at them albinos in Africa today if you want to know where white people came from. Look at them albinos in Tanzania. You see them albinos in Tanzania, Sam?
Albinos in Tanzania? No.
You didn't see them? Get out of here, Sam. They got white people in Africa that's born to black people. Sam, you don't know about the African albinos?
The African albinos? No.
They hunt them down and kill them for their body parts.
Yeah?